Alright, it's Saturday. I done been to the big city and back. Still pretty early in the morning. It's kind of cold, soggy because it rained all day yesterday. But I'm still going to do some stuff. One, I need to sweep my floor, don't I? I'm going to get this car off the lift. It's been sitting up there, I don't know, a month maybe. I'm going to bring in another one. I'll show you what that is in a little bit. It's 46 degrees in here. Let's see if this thing will run. I bet it will. You know, cold start, North Carolina style. Alright, here we go. Oh, one more time. We'll let her warm up a minute. Well, maybe we will. She don't like this cold weather, does she? That's okay, she'll get used to it. You know, since I had it running, we had to take her for a ride. And I'd just like to apologize. I don't have anybody with me to video my face while I'm driving, like that DD Speed Shop guy. You know, he's pretty cool. And another thing is, I don't really have them long, curly locks where all the lady fans like me, so I just keep my face off the tube, you know. All right, that was a blast. That thing runs good when it's cold, but don't they all? All right, here's the new one. I bought this one at an auction a few weeks ago. I've done a couple things. It had silver hubcaps. I painted them black. I like that better. But I'm fixing to do something else. You can hear a little squeaking going on there. Probably an idler pulley or something like that. It's got the cop car interior. I just had the windows tinted. I think it looks better. This is a 6-liter, made in Australia, rear wheel drive, 360 horsepower if I remember right. Car, this thing's pretty fast. This is a fun car. I ain't gonna do a whole lot to it. It sounds real quiet. I'm gonna fix that and put some different wheels on it. I'm gonna call it good. Maybe cold air intake. I think it's got a bad wheel bearing, but this is an old cop car, 98,000 miles. This is a poor man's hot rod right here. All right, there it is. Hood's open. I think I'm gonna get rid of this mess. I think I'm going to leave the factory air box though. We'll see how that works out. But that's a 6-liter L77, I understand. 6-speed transmission, independent rear suspension. This thing handles pretty darn good. I understand it's just like a Pontiac G8 or Impala, not Impala, Chevy SS. So, I think maybe Ziggy in Australia can give me a few pointers. But right now, I'm going to get rid of, put it up on the lift. I think we need to change the oil in it. And I think it's got a bad wheel bearing. Maybe just check it over. and I'm gonna put some different wheels on. Let me show you that. I found these. They're off a Camaro 2015, I think. Maybe. Anyways, they should bolt right on. So I'm gonna take those down to the tire boys and have them swap them over for me. We'll do a little of that, and I think it's got a warped rotor too. I'm gonna check into that. Maybe I'll get it turned, or maybe I'll put new ones on it. But I don't want to get a huge project with this thing. This thing's a pretty nice car already. I did buy a Cadillac CTS, and I got the interior out of it. Most of it anyways. Mainly the console. As you can see, that shifter is very close to the driver. That's kind of annoying. And there's no console to speak of. So I'm going to see how to make that work. And I'm going to try to make the leather seats work. I also got the carpet. Seems to be a pretty similar chassis, but I'm not 100% sure it's going to fit. But I guess I can live with a rubber floor mat if I need to. And the back seat ain't too bad. Don't look like anybody peeked in it. Watch your head, sir. Alright, it held up a Suburban. I'll hold up that, right? Alright, it's up there. I already spotted a couple things. I'll show you them in a minute. This is the hubcap I painted black that was on there. They got kind of ugly wheels on them, but they're 18s. Comes with a curbed at 235 50 18. Looks like, yeah, 235 50 18. Because you know, they got a handle. That's what it looks like with hubcaps. Get those off. All you do is put a socket on it. Turn them right off, you know. Alright, let me show you I found one owie. We got a sway bar link broke right there. See there? That's gonna affect my handling, I'm sure. So I'll need to buy a set of them. And then look at this. It's got mufflers there, 2 mufflers. I guess them are mufflers. That's a muffler. That probably does some muffling. And the cats. I think we better get rid of some of that. Ooh, we got a hanger broke right there too. Yes, sir. Must have hit something. Darn cops. Alright, a couple further observations. One, they use the brakes, don't they? Them pads are whooped. Might as well put pads and rotors on it. You know, those might as well as always get you. Just gonna do a simple oil change and wheel change, and next thing you know, you're putting brakes on and everything. Another observation, when you're a young man and you make enough money to build a garage or scavenge enough stuff to do it, and you think, no, I don't need to make the ceiling that high. I'm not going to get a lift. I don't need it. Go ahead, put the tall ceiling in, because you're going to get older, hopefully, and then you'll wish the car was higher. I'm just saying. Rear brakes look okay. I can't see anything too much wrong. Somebody did some zip tie work there we may compensate for or repair. But right now, I got to take them wheels and tires down to the tire boys. I think I got a unwanted guest up there in my attic. I think it's a squirrel. I'm gonna have to run him off. Anyways, I'm heading for parts. Took the tires down to the tire boys. They're going to hook me up. Yeah. There's a squirrel up there. I'm going to take him to Whalen Wire Old Iron is what I'm going to do. Of course, he's in Washington. I'm in North Carolina. I'm going to have to put him in a box and ship him. Alright, I'm back from the parts store where everything's high dollar. I got rotors, brake pads, expensive oil. Good grannies. I need a cheaper hobby. No, I don't. Alright, let me get after it. Well, I think I discovered where my bad wheel bearing was at. That's right there. When you spin it, it's not loose, but when you spin it, it's got a little... I should have spun it while it was on there. It's hard to hear, but it's making noise, so... That's $159. Ouch. Alright, we got that side done. Pretty soon I'm going to go pick up the wheels. I had to order the wheel bearing. They didn't have one in stock. It's supposed to be here sometime tomorrow afternoon. I'm kind of impatient. When I'm ready to do something, I want to do it. But I guess I'll have to rein in my impatience and do something else. So the pads on the rear are good. We don't need to mess with that. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut the mufflers off. Sounds like fun, right? And fix that hanger. What's up under there and broke. It's a pretty large muffler. Alright, let's cut the other one off. Alright, now that we got those ugly monsters off there, we're saving weight. That'll probably help things out. Let me go see what I got to put on there and make it look more better. Alright, we had a few options out in the stash. I know that comes as a big surprise to y'all, but I think this is kind of what we're looking like here. We're going to put those on it. Something like that. So, let me scavenge up some pipe, and I think we'll just cut the hangers off them mufflers and make them work, and this is going to be okay. Let me go to work. Alright, I had to leave and go get the wheels. I can't stand it. I might have to put one up there and see how she looks. There it says Genuine GM Holden, subsidiary of General Motors Corp, Victoria, Australia. That's right. I don't know, what do you think? I think they gotta be black. That's what I think. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it right now though. Maybe we'll rock these a little bit and see how it grows on me. Alright, there's one. Not too in your face, but I think it's gonna be alright. Just need to finish welding it. A little ball peen hammer work maybe. Then I gotta do the other side. Alright. Now, I'm done with the exhaust. For now. That one's gotten a little tweaked. But these are used parts, you know. Fellow in the last video said, "You, sir, are a hack." Exactly right. I hacked them old mufflers off this thing. I hacked these chrome tips off something else. And I hacked some pipe off. And I welded this crap together. And it didn't cost me nothing. Except some welding wire and some argon. Which you kind folks who hit like on my videos and stuff like that help pay for. So I'll just keep hacking away over here. Hacked up this dash. Hacked up that truck. Hacked up them pipes and shortened them up. They was about 12 foot long, but they wouldn't fit in the shop that way. Hacked up a Cadillac CTS and saved the Bose speakers out of it. Yep, I'm a hack. Guess before I set it down, I'll show you how I done it. I just cut them pipes off at the muffler. That's some 2.5, I think, inch pipe. Welded into some old chrome tips. And you can see up there, I used the old hanger and just added a piece of metal, which I'm going to paint black so it don't rust away right off. And that's what we got. Now, I need to fix that. And it appears that the rubber doodanger is broke. I wonder if I got any laying around. You know, I just had a thought. I was looking at this thing somewhere on it. It says made in Mexico. And this car was made in Australia. But it's a General Motors car. It's a Holden, but it's called a Chevy. I don't know, it gets all confusing. But anyways, you heard the young lady talking about the environment and all that. I wonder how much the environment we'd save if we just made parts near where we need them at, instead of shipping them from Mexico to Australia to the United States or China. It's a dang squirrel up there. I'm gonna have to send that boy after it. So that was a literal, actual case of attention deficit disorder. I was thinking about saving the earth, the environment, and how dare you! And I was distracted by a squirrel. I'm telling you, it's a real trouble, folks. Squirrel! Now, I'll tell you another thing. There was some of these on that Cadillac CTS that I junked day before yesterday. And probably the cost of this is 10% of what I got at for the Cadillac at the junkyard. Alright, I'm going to quit griping and go around and look and see if I got one. Or maybe I'll come up with some hack and make it work. Okay, y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm not staying on task. I went over to see my neighbor, see if he had one of these, but he did not. And then they encouraged me to ride around the mud, which I did. You know, I took the four-wheeler. I got the brakes done on the left front. Everything's ready, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. The wheel bearing's supposed to be in tomorrow. I'll pick up one of them hangers tomorrow. But I am going to lower the car, put some oil in it, so I can fire it up and see how my pipes sound, you know. Yeah, so I was rolling the tire in, I spotted a screw in it. Which I guess the tire fellers did not. Anyways, let's fix that. And look there. No more leaky. You know, some tire stores won't do that anymore. They say, oh, it's unsafe repair. I don't know. I've done it 100 times and ain't had no trouble. Alright, now y'all help me remember to torque them lug nuts. I just put them on with a little 3/8 impact, so I don't know. It don't look bad with those wheels. I'm just gonna have to see what I see. Anyways, let's set it down and put some oil in it, and then we'll crank it up. Let's see what happens. Oh, and for those of you wanting a recipe of exactly what to do, that's 12 inches, 2.5 inch pipe, slipped over the original pipe, welded to some chrome tips. They might even be stainless. I don't know. They weren't rusty. Anyways, that's what it is. Probably if you bought the parts, you'd be $50 or so. Alright, we've dumped $30 worth of oil in it. Let's fire it up and see how it sounds. See if it acts more better. If we like it more better. Yeah, it's got the cop car interior. do like it better. Not very aggressive, but now they say these cars, you know, this car drops down to 4 cylinders when it's under light throttle, which in my experience it ain't very often, because you know I'm not that light on the throttle. But they say when you make these cars louder, there's a terrible drone you can't stand when it's running on 4 cylinders. Now I'm gonna drive it like this and see how I like it, but I think it's a little too quiet for me. But I ain't spending $1,200 for a new super duper stainless exhaust system either. So I'll probably just hack something together. Looks like it takes 6 quarts of oil, so it's more than $30 worth. But I'm okay with that. Alright, I'm going to see about this now. Might as well. Can't drive it. If you like it, hit the thumbs up. Tell your friends. If you don't want to watch it, hit the thumbs down and tell your friends to don't watch it or whatever. But I enjoy all y'all. I enjoy all the comments. I wish more of you would comment. I wish more of you would hit the like button. I wish some of you were my neighbors. And some of you, I'm glad you're not my neighbors. And I wish that squirrel would get out of my ceiling. But I'm going to have to do something about it to make that happen. And as is the nature of life. So what are you thinking? Do you like the wheels?
I do.
Oh my gosh, you got flip-flops on in the shop.
That's because I was...
Something could happen at any second. Look out! Watch out!
Don't worry, I'm not doing anything strenuous out here.
Is something going to fall? Whew, that was close. Alright, how do you like the wheels? You dig it?
I like them.
You want to think they ought to be black?
I don't know. I like them like they are.
Yeah, but it kind of makes it look like a grandpa car. I ain't no grandpa. Alright, tell me how you like it when it fires up, okay?
Okay. Much cooler.
You like it?
Much cooler.
But it's not loud enough.
Oh, it's loud enough. Give it some gas.
It's hitting the rev limiter. It's just white smoke. It's just...
I'm just kidding.
I wonder what it sounds like on the rev limiter. I don't know. I don't think it's loud enough.
Well, it could be a little louder, but it's got a much nicer rumble than some others.
It was dead quiet before.
Yeah, this is...
Do you know it still has 3 more mufflers and 4 catalytic converters still on it?
What?
Yeah, it's unreal.
Oh, wow. I gotta get back to work.
Alright, get going. Alright. It's Sunday afternoon. I've been doing some house projects, so I ain't had much time out here, but my parts came in, $200 worth, and I'm going to put them on. I did forget to buy a hanger for the exhaust when I was at the parts store, but what are you going to do? I'm going to put what I got on it and take it for a ride. It's a beautiful end of January day. It's like 60 something degrees. Everybody's got their motorcycles out, riding around. But I got stuff to do. That's okay. I did get mine out and fired up. Ride it up the road a couple times. Alright, got the new wheel bearing installed. It don't make noise like the other one did. That one's made in China, but it's the premium one. 3-year warranty. Yep. There, now it's ready for a tailspin. Let's do it. Alright, we've been driving directly into the sun, so let's turn around. That's better. This thing can fly. Now you can hear it when it goes to 4-cylinder mode. It sounds awful. But it says it's getting 30 miles a gallon like that. When it goes to 8-cylinder, it sounds better. Anyways, this thing's kind of fun. It'll be fun playing with it. I'll say one thing, this car flies. I still got some figuring out to do, and that resonance is aggravating. But we'll see. Alright. It's funny, it's louder in the car than it seems to be outside. There's the Camaro wheels. I like them. I don't know that I will go black on them. I think it looks pretty good like that. I think I'm going to get rid of the spotlight. I need a new idler pulley. Anyways, that's all I'm going to do tonight. Thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. And thanks for watching. Like I said, let me ring the bell. I ain't done that in a while. Let me ring the bell. And don't forget to go to MrHeavyChevy.com where you can buy cool hoodies. Still cold where you're at, probably. Or shorts if it ain't. And help out, you know. Help fund this madness. Help me hack some more stuff.